Right now I gotta put me first. When you cry and screaming, yeah, I feel the worst. Right now I gotta put me first.
In life, there's very important things. There's our families, our friends, our jobs, our well-being. But the most important thing that we all have here as human beings on this world is mental health. Mental health is one of the biggest problems on this world, but scarily the silentest. We are scared to speak up about how we feel. We're scared of trying to speak about our feelings. You know, us as a society, us as a generation, us as a culture, as a universe, is becoming potentially very scary. You are hated on if you do not do what is deemed cool. If you look a bit different compared to everyone else, you're slated for it. If you have a unique personality, or you can't spell, or you can't speak particularly well, for faults that are nothing of your own, you get slated for it. We live in a world where we cannot be ourselves, where we cannot be who we want to be. There's a certain criteria that you have to follow to be accepted by people, especially at my age. And if you do not follow that criteria, you're not accepted. You're a part of that group of people that they will pick on, laugh on, bully, and just pick on whenever they have nothing else better to do with their lives. As a 19-year-old myself, I have never been drunk in my life. I have never had any proper alcohol. And yet I have lived 19 years of my life being looked at as a different person, but in a bad way. I've been bullied. I've been picked on for my appearance, my facial hair, the way I would dress, the way I would speak, the way I would act. I've been laughed. I've been bullied, and I've been seen as someone who's not accepted by my generation, by my age group, or by the overall community that I was in school. I don't have a lot of friends. I only have probably a handful of them, no more than that. But those are the people who mean more to me than anything. Just because I have decided to go down the road of not drinking alcohol, of going out partying every week and getting drunk, never smoking, never vaping, not acting cool, not trying to act hard, I am not accepted by people who are the same age as me, or the same people who see me. Over the past 4 weeks, maybe a bit longer, I recently suffered a breakup with a girl who I thought loved me, and I most definitely was madly in love with her. It's a very, very long story that I will not bore everyone with, but in very short, this girl has been peer pressured into everything that I have just said. She, very much like me, has never really been accepted by people for the same reasons of not drinking alcohol, not drinking, not doing drugs, not doing partying, not doing any of that. So she was also in the same boat that I was. And for long periods of the relationship that lasted probably just over a year, she and I got on so well because of how we felt the same, we were the same, and it made us so good. But in the past 4 weeks, she changed. She is literally unrecognizable. And unfortunately, on a Thursday when I was in work, she broke up with me. I looked at my phone, I think it was like 20 past 10 or something like that. And I got the message specifically, "I'm sorry, we have to break up." And I have not, to this day, received an explanation. My funny gut feeling is that she simply lost interest in me because I am not cool enough. It's as simple as that. For the fact that, she at first she never spoke about, but she started talking about going out drinking, going out partying, and I responded because I am who I am. I will not change for anyone because I am proud of who I am. I said that I wouldn't do these things. I would not go out partying. I would not go out drinking. It's you can do it as long as you're responsible, but I am not going to go down that direction. And since that conversation, she was drifting, and she ended things. And she was lying a lot through the relationship. She was we were meant to meet 2 Sundays, and she texts me. She texts me saying that, she texts me on the Sunday morning both times, saying that she had to cancel it for whatever reason. And I ended up finding out when her parents and my mum spoke, she was lying to her parents that I was the one who cancelled the dates because I was working low. It was very well known to her, and pretty much to anyone who knows me, I don't work on Sundays. Sunday is my only day off. How is that supposed to make me feel? I'm being portrayed to her parents as a bad person, as someone who, someone who's lying, who's being meticulous, who's being unfair, unloyal. Yet I am actually just, I'm the one who's being affected in this. The fact that knowing that I've been lied to for so long, the fact that I was not trusted, how am I meant to feel? Like, was I used? Was she lying to me the whole time about everything? How am I, to feel like that just makes, and on top of everything else that I said about, in school not being accepted by everyone, it just makes me think, it's scary how this world is going. We are going in a direction where you can barely trust anyone, where you have to drink, you have to be a party animal, you have to be a big hard lad to be accepted, and if not, you have to be alone. But I will never, ever change who I am. I will always be me. I will stick by my principles. I will stick to who I am, and no matter how many times I get hurt, no matter times what people say to me, no matter what, I will remain who I am. I am proud of who I am. I am proud of what I have achieved, what I have done since probably the age of 14 to 19, and how I have improved massively as a person to now have a full-time job in the work area that I wanted to, within, which is baking, to now have a YouTube channel where I can edit to my satisfaction, to be involved in a football community with Doug, Reese, Nathan, BPL, and a ton of other people who I've met since I started doing the podcasts with Doug. I would never change any of that. The thing that it wasn't the fact that the relationship broke up, because would I want to be with someone who's lying? No. Do I want to be with someone who I can't trust? No. And do I want to be with someone who's turning into a fake person? No. The biggest impact is that when you think that you have someone who is truly the same as you, who thinks the same as you, and you think this is it, this is the connection that I've been looking for, they just turn into every single person. And they, like every other person, doesn't accept you for being you. When she and her were, me and her were dating, and when I asked her out in September, and between September and December in college, when I only attended college on a Monday and a Wednesday that day, she didn't actually have a phone, so the only way I was able to see her was between Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday and Friday when she was in tech. I went in on my days off, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, just to see her, to walk her home. I literally went there and spent hours just waiting for her, to see her on her break, because that was the only form of communication. I took my own time, my own decision to do that. And when she then had her phone taken, and then she got her phone at Christmas. She had it taken off her in July when her parents found out about us. And then she didn't have her phone. It was a long time. It was probably talking about 5, 6, maybe longer, months. And I remained loyal. I could have moved on. I could have got on with my life, but I stayed loyal because of how much I love this girl. I suffered for months beyond months, just wondering, will I ever get to see her again? Will I ever get to talk to her again? And I did. But it wasn't the same girl who I originally spoke to. Ever since she got her phone back, she wasn't the same. She was drifted, she was acting different. It was an unrecognizable person, and she clearly changed, and she let the peer pressure of what you have to be as a 19-year-old apparently get to her, and she turned into that. And that I was seen as not cool enough because her friends thought that I wasn't good enough for her and I wasn't cool enough for her. So she got rid of me. And for the last 4 weeks, I've kind of lived with like, do I have to change? Do I need to be this person? Do I just need to stop? Do I need to stop the pain by just turning into this person? But I've decided no. And my message and the moral of the story to everyone here is we live in a toxic world. You will get hated on for speaking in even a football, for a scoreline in football, for a controversial opinion on any matter. You could get hated on for. There's no such thing as freedom of speech, because apparently freedom of speech just equals hate and offensive comments and people trying to bring you down, trying to make you feel like you're nothing on this world. But one thing I have most definitely learned in the past 4 weeks is there are people, the people who are your friends, of the people who you've known for years, your family. They are the people you never ever let go. I want to say a big thank you to Luke, who is a friend. He got me into football. This guy has done a lot for me. If it wasn't for him, I would never make football content. I wouldn't be going to football games. I probably would not do as much as I probably do now if it wasn't for him. Doug from the Dugout Football Channel, he gave me a platform to speak my footballing opinion. And I have, since then, I've done podcasts every single week. I now have my own channel. Helly, who throughout the whole of this experience from day one supported me no matter what. She read my DM, she gave me proper great help, and I'll always be thankful for the incredible help. And for the people, for you guys who watch these videos, for you who come on here, like these videos, thank you for accepting me as me. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and thank you for just everything, for making me feel like even though the majority of people hate me for me and will not accept me for being me because I don't drink, because I don't smoke, because I'm not cool enough, to have you guys give me the love and support and all the amazing comments makes me feel like I am worthy of staying who I am, and to not change my ways, not to change who I am, to stick to my principles. And I know for a fact whenever I die, whatever age that is, I will die being me. My heart will be me. My principles will remain the same. I will not change for anyone, no matter what. And no matter how many times I get hurt, no matter how many times I get called names, no matter how many times I get put down, I will always, always remain the same. Because people are out there to hurt you. People are out there to diss you. People are out there to make your life miserable. But the one thing that you must always do is stay true to yourself, stay true to your because you are a unique person. You are born the way you are unique, and people will love you for being you. Don't put a fake mask on, don't act happy, don't put a fake smile on if you aren't happy. If you aren't happy, be happy and do what you want to do what you love to do. Don't change for your boyfriend, for your girlfriend, for your family, for your friends. Don't do things that you do not like. Life is short, especially when you're young. I know from now working 6 days a week that is my life. Part from 60% of is that work. I do. There's some things I do regret not doing when I was younger. And I have an incredible summer plan. I have a big credit to Luke, my friend. He's organised an incredible. I get 2 weeks off in summer. Incredible summer being organised. and I'm going out with work this Saturday night, and this is the first time probably by worker school I have been invited out to something, and it's an incredible feeling to again be accepted for being me. So it's hard to put all this into words, but just never change who you are. Don't let these people who are throwing their life, there's 11, 12, 13-year-olds smoking, drinking, partying, losing their virginity at that age. Like, life at that age should not be about that. It should be about learning who you are, finding out what you want to do in the future, finding your true self, and building a strong mental health. But it's not about that anymore. It's about who can drink the most, who can have sex the best, who can do all of that. That is what it's about, but it should not be. It's a scary generation that is coming, and it is only getting worse. But I hope my words of wisdom, my story, my experience helps everyone else that is out there, because we live in a very scary, toxic world. We do. And one thing I promise myself, I promise my friends, I promise my family, I will always be myself. I will never change. And that is my message to you. It's the moral of the story. No matter what people say to you, no matter how many times you get hurt, no matter if your girlfriend breaks up with you or your boyfriend breaks up with you because they do not accept you for you and they lost interest and they say that you're boring and all this, brush it aside because they are not worth it then. Do not let people drag you down. Do not let people affect you. I did that. When I was in the middle of that relationship, I was not eating properly. My work was going to hell. I was struggling to be who I want to be. I was struggling to have the motivation. But the last few weeks now, when I've been able to kind of sit back and look at everything and analyze everything, I'm far better off. And to all the support I got on Twitter that day when I posted about it on the day of the breakup, it was incredible to see a community come together. And those are the right people and the people that we need more in this society. Not the other toxic people who think it's all about drinks and everything like that. Drinking and smoking and being cool and acting hard and being toxic. We don't need those people. Those people should just be gone. We need more people who are strong, committed, caring, and helpful. And one thing I most definitely promise is that this channel, that is going to be football, NFL, and a load of other things, will be a place to come for positivity. If you want to message me on Twitter and explain your story, I will give you all the help and time in the world. If you ever need it, because you are never alone, and I will help anyone get over any problems that they have in any possible way I can. I just hope this message helps people. Hope this message makes people realize that we do live in a scary world. We do live in a toxic world, and we live in a world where you have to be someone to be accepted. And if you don't do those things, you aren't accepted, and you're left alone. But if you had a room full of party people and you have that one person sitting in the corner by themselves, and people think, oh, he's just so sad. No, I would happily be that person sitting in the corner because I would be doing something. I would be being who I am. I would be doing what I enjoy, and that will never, ever change. I hope this kind of wee message helps people. This is very raw. This is unscripted. This is set on the mark. But there'll be loads more of these videos coming as I'll try and explain some stories I've had over my years that hopefully will help everyone in the future. So if you guys, if this does help you, please, put it in the comments, or if you're not comfortable, kind of saying it in public, please, more than welcome, message me on Twitter. And what I said to me is obviously kept between me and you, for sure. Because I respect everyone's privacy. So I hope everyone feels what I've been trying to say. I hope everyone agrees with what I'm trying to say. And there'll be loads more of these videos coming because mental health is a silent killer. Suicides are on the up. Self-harming's on the up. Drug abuse and drinking abuse because of people being depressed is on the up. And this all comes down to simply not people being accepted for who they are and getting hate for either being a bit bigger than other people, for looking maybe a bit different to other people. Because if you're not same six-pack, all of this stuff, you're just not accepted. And it's a disgusting trait that we have in this world that is only growing and growing, and even worrying her from younger ages. But I hope that this community that I have on my channel, for everyone watching this video and who's watched this 90 minutes so far, you're incredible people, and I hope this story helps you if you're in a situation like this right now, or have been, or will be in the future. I hope this story helps you, and I hope that the story helps you. I hope it's relatable, and I hope everyone feels and agrees with the pain I'm saying, because we do live in a very, very worrying world. But thank you guys for watching, and I'm not going to ask for likes or subscribes, or I'm not going to ask for likes or subs or anything on this video, because this is a video for me expressing how I feel. But I would ask for it to be shared, so more people who are in need of help can see a story that may be relatable and could help them know that they should never change who they are. You are who you are. You're unique as you are. Your heart and your soul is unique to you. You're the only person who has that, and you should never change it for anyone else, regardless of what they say. Regardless if you're not accepted, there will always be people out there who are there for you. They will never leave you, and they will always be there for you. And just shut the haters out, shut the people who are not accepting you out, because they are the ones who will not achieve anything in life. You will. And I hope everyone's enjoyed this, and I will be back again on the channel soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope this has helped. Thank you.